What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another classic WoW video for Mists of Pandaria Classic, and today I want to show you guys what I personally consider to be one of the absolute best gold farms in Mists of Pandaria Classic. Now, when you first look at the farm, it might not look that great, but I'm going to try to cover why this farm is amazing, while talking about the farm, showing you the location, the professions you might want to have, and also where the gold comes from. Now, if you have my gold making guide, which sponsorship coming soon by the way, like an intro here, but if you have the guide, you've already known about the farm. It's one of the locations in that guide, but trying it out on the live servers, it is really good. So with that being said, the guide sponsorship ad is coming right now, and then we're gonna get right into the farm, okay? Let's go. This video is sponsored by Solheim's Gold Guides. Available on Gumroad, these guides will teach you all you need to know about making gold in various versions of World of Warcraft. Farming, crafting, flipping, several different ways of making gold, all in one place. You also get access to a Discord server where you can interact and share ideas to make even more gold together. In that same Discord server, you will also get early access to gold making videos and exclusive content. So, if you are ready to take your gold making to the next level, go to solheim.gumroad.com and find the gold making guide for the version of WoW that you are interested in. Alright, so for anyone who just wants to know where the farm is located, I'm just going to show you that right off the bat, so you can just go and try it out for yourself right off the bat here, and then I'm going to go through how I'm farming and the abilities you want to have, and even a toy that will really help you out here that you get from a rare in Pandaria, and the professions you want to have as well. Either way, the location for the farm will be at the Windward Isle, and you want to focus on the eastern part of the isle itself. Over here you have both humanoids and the turtles, and I think it kind of makes sense which one you should focus on here, depends on your professions. If you have tailoring, you can focus on the humanoids, and if you have skinning, you can focus on the turtles. I will say, you might want to farm the turtles, even if you don't have skinning, and let's go through why. Let's just show the farm in the background so you know exactly what I'm talking about, while I'm talking as well. So this right here is going to be footage of me trying out this farm yesterday on my blood DK that is level 89 by the way. So I'm here, it's basically a level 90 farm, but I'm level 89 and it's working out perfectly as a tank. If you're level 90 you can farm even faster than I can and do more DPS as well. Now you just saw me pull a bunch of mobs in one big pull, and to do this you have to use a horn. You get the horn from a rare in Valley of the Four Winds that I'm going to cover after the farm itself, like towards the end of the video. Just going to go through some tips and tricks at the end as well. Either way, that's the horn you want to have from a rare once again in Valley of the Four Winds. Now I have skinning, and I'm just going to say right now, skinning might not even be worth doing if you're not a worgen. And the reason why is that most of the materials from skinning is worth absolute nothing right now. The only thing really worth anything is the scales. Leather is down to 1 gold each, meanwhile scales are 6 gold each. That is like the only thing worth it, but skinning is so bad that you might even want to focus on getting into the next pull instead of skinning the mobs. Either way, I am currently skinning and I'm farming experience while also farming here. At the moment, I have rested experience, getting about 8,000 experience per hour here, and that is on 2 characters. I am currently boosting myself on the warrior while farming on a DK, so if I wasn't in a group, you could probably double that experience to 16 million per hour, but then again, that is rested experience, right? And once again, using the horn here, 2-minute cooldown, really good for this farm. If you don't have the horn, just use any AoE abilities and try to pull as many mobs as possible. Once again, you are both killing humanoids and turtles here, so having tailoring is definitely worth it for more cloth from the humanoids. And then if you have skinning, you can skin the turtles, but like I said, skinning right now is so bad that it arguably might even take away gold per hour, and you might be better off just literally going to the next pull instead of wasting time skinning. Because raw turtle meat is about 7 gold each depending on your server, like they can be used to get other cooking materials, so they usually have a pretty steady price of around 6 to 7 gold, anything less and people can print with it. Either way, like really good farm, and one of the reasons why this one is good, you can see right now the gold per hour might not look that great. We're looking at around 5,000 gold per hour in raw value, like when it comes to materials, skinning, the cloth we're getting, the items from the potions, we're looking at between 5 and 6,000 gold per hour here, but then these turtles, they have a low health, many of them have about 200k health and even less, but they have a full loot table and they're level 87. So the thing here is they can drop BOEs, BOE blues, possibly even BOE epics from the Saroks as well, so you can get BOE blues, BOE epics, but also Spirits of Harmony. It is arguably the best or one of the best locations to farm Spirits of Harmony, and even on my DK I managed to get about 40 motes or 4 spirits in less than half an hour. If I had a good RNG or bad RNG, I'm not really sure, but I got a bunch of motes, which I can turn into spirits, and right now, when you turn spirits into gold through crafting, you can make a bunch of gold. One spirit can be worth about 1,000 gold, in which case, if you get 4 spirits in, well, half an hour, or 8 per hour, that is 8,000 gold from the spirits alone. That being said, you need to know how to turn spirits into gold, which depends on the professions you have and the recipes you have as well. Tailoring, for example, can use spirits to make more Imperial Silk, and if you are honored with Golden Lotus, you can then make epics with those Imperial Silk. And if you have engineering, you can simply make toys like wormhole generators and make about 700 gold per spirit as well. That price will depend on your server, of course, but one of the best ways to make gold is by using those spirits. And this farm, we're making between 4, 5 and 6,000 gold per hour before using those spirits. So farming on a character that can take advantage of Spirits of Harmony, you make a bunch of gold here, and it's arguably the best gold farm, but once again, if you can use Spirits of Harmony on that character in a meaningful way. So for me, I would recommend this farm even if you don't have skinning and don't have tailoring, as long as you have a profession that can use Spirits of Harmony. So at this point, you now know about the farm itself, you know the location of the farm, we talked about professions, the Spirit of Harmony, and you've seen me pulling in the background as well. One thing you kind of want to use there is a Potion of Luck. You can see I'm using that right now. I will say the Potions of Luck are kind of underwhelming so far, but in this location you definitely get the gold back from that potion. I'm just going to say that right now. You get the gold back, it's worth using, but the potion will not make you rich. At this point, let's go through the toy as well. I don't think there's much more to cover than the toy when it comes to the farm, because you're not skinning, well, you can be skinning, but you're not picking anything. Either way, if you want to be skinning and you don't want to click individually on each mob, you can go to controls and then you can put an enable interact key and interact with target on a key. That way, if you're standing in front of these mobs you're trying to skin, you can just press this button instead of clicking the mobs themselves, and that way you're skinning by, for me, I'm clicking Ctrl E and skinning the mobs that way. So if you ever see me skinning a mob without targeting the mob or like clicking, that is how I'm doing that. Then we have the toy, and for the toy it's called Battle Horn. It's a 2-minute cooldown that blasts a blaring horn, attracting enemies in 40 yards. It is basically a 40-yard radius AoE taunt that will literally attract anything in 40 yards once again. And the way to get this is from a rare in Valley of the Four Winds, going down to Valley right now. You have a rare over here called Blackhoof. He basically travels along this location, basically the plains right north of Stormstout Brewery, and if I recall correctly, the horn is about a 10-15% drop rate, so it's not guaranteed, but you could get it, and I got it on the first kill. Humble brag, by the way. But yeah, this horn is really good to have, especially for farming, and if you plan to farm farms like this a bunch, try to get the horn. It's really helpful. Either way, that's pretty much it, so if you enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comments down below, and also leave a like, it really helps out. At this point, if you want more content for Mists of Pandaria Classic, consider dropping a subscribe down below as well, and check out the Goldmaking Guide for way more gold farms and more ways to make gold. I also upload exclusive videos to people that have my guide, so right now there's 2 exclusive videos that I made since launch, and a bunch of early access videos that you will also get access to. I'm just doing what I can to help you guys make as much gold as possible in Mists of Pandaria Classic. Either way, thank you for watching the video, I really do appreciate it, and hopefully it helps you make a bunch of gold. That's it for now. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.